Happy Monday for some people. Some people, Monday isn't a happy day.
For us it is.
For us it's a happy day, but for some people it's really not happy day.
But
Happy Monday! It's time for another Q&A.
Step on.
Yeah, so we're starting to get a backlog of questions now, which is kind of cool. So we'll just cover a couple today so we don't witter on for too long.
Yep.
One of them is a bit kind of involved and one of them is something that we will ramble about. So it's a good combination. The first one is quick question. What are your recommendations for vegan places to eat in Edinburgh? I am going on holiday there in September and October. First of all, good timing because you will beat the festival.
Yes.
And it should be a bit quieter. So, yeah,
Totally.
perfect timing on that one. Yeah, where would you recommend?
First and foremost, the Old House.
The Old House, which it sounds better in your accent.
Sorry, the Old House.
Is really good, yeah. They do the biggest nachos in Edinburgh, and they do a vegan version. And yeah, they're like this huge pile of stuff. They do vegan hot dogs. They do burgers. It's cheap. You get a really good portion, and it is just good pub type food.
And they're really nice there.
Yeah, they're really lovely there. It's just a nice place.
Yeah,
and also it does something for everyone.
Yeah.
Because that's where we tend to go with people who are vegetarian, who are omnivore. If there's like a mishmash of us, we go there because it has something for everyone. And their vegan options are really good.
Yep, it's up past the Pleasance. I assume we will do a link or something.
Yeah, I'll find a link to their website and I'll put it in the comments below for you.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird place to find because it's like a bit out the way, but that's another good thing that it's out the way, so it won't be kind of full of tourists. You'll get more of a like local experience,
quote unquote,
thing. While you're in that neck of the woods, if you go a bit further up, there's Himalaya Cafe, which has been in my last 2 videos because I'm a little bit obsessed with them right now.
But that's a good thing because they're lovely.
They're lovely and the food is so good.
Yep.
It's like thalis and curries, and they do like momos, which are like little Tibetan dumplings, and it's just so tasty.
I think the thing which sums it up for us is that we used to always have we had the same thing for like 3-4 trips on the bounce.
Yeah.
And then it was like, no, I need to try other things and I'm just going to start working my way through the menu.
Yeah.
But now we've reached the point,
we just get fed what we're told we're being fed, and I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah.
Because we end up with these amazing things. So, yeah, they're really lovely there, so check them out.
Yep.
If you are looking for more traditional Scottish type things, because obviously people come to Scotland and they want to try haggis, which I totally get, go to BBL. It's again in that same kind of area, and it's BBL is breakfast, brunch and lunch. They're only open for obviously breakfast, brunch and lunch, but they do vegan square sausage and they will do vegan haggis. So you can get it, which is a kind of typical Scottish breakfast, super healthy. A morning roll, so a bread roll with sausage, tae scone, brown sauce, red sauce, depending on what side of the fence you are.
Yeah.
Brown. Brown.
Tomato.
Brown. Yeah. So you can try a haggis there, and you can try a really, really good vegan veggie square sausage because they make it themselves there.
Yeah.
Anywhere else? There's so many places in Edinburgh that we love.
Paradise Palms.
Paradise Palms gets an honourable mention. There are places like Harmonium, which are owned by the same people as the Flying Duck, Mono, and like the big places in Glasgow. But I think of all of their places, it's kind of bottom of the rung for me because it's way out in Leith. It's a pain in the ass for us to get to, and it's like a weird combination of all like posh pastas and you've got fish and chips, and it doesn't quite seem to know what it is yet. So while the food is good, I don't think it's worth going all the way out to Leith for it.
Okay. Well,
especially when you've got things like Paradise Palms, which is like right in the middle of town, who do like coherent, cohesive.
Yeah.
This is what we do. They do things like po' boys and nachos. It's kind of like American diner soul food, so they know what they're doing.
Totally.
It's not kind of a weird mishmash.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully those places help. There are tons more, so I'll put a link below to a few more places so we don't ramble too much.
That's normally my job.
Let's move on to the next question, which is the one that's going to be a bit longer. So it's, I recently discovered your channel. I haven't been watched all of your videos yet, so I'm a little confused about what you both do for work and a bit of background. Like, have you recently come back from travelling? I'll leave it at that point, then we can move on. So
we're almost always recently back from travelling.
We haven't done the whole, right, that's it, we're going to like travel until the money runs out, or we've not really been anywhere for a long time.
Yeah.
Because you're a nurse.
Yep.
So to go back to the jobs, Leo's a nurse and I work in a gelato shop in Edinburgh Centre. Now, I moved up here 7 years ago because you love your job. And that is, it sounds really bad, I'm really sorry. It does though, it sounds awful when I say this, but because you love your job and you love where you are, that keeps us anchored in Edinburgh. And it means that we can't go away for too long because you have to come back for your job.
Yeah.
So we went to Japan for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's the longest we can kind of go away because that's the longest you can get off of work. So while I would love to just up sticks and go travelling for months and months and years on end, one, you love your job and you don't want to lose that. And two, we've got this fluffy man here who, you know, we don't really want to leave him behind.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you.
You, me.
A fluffy little ball and chain, aren't you?
You're not a ball and chain. You're a bag of fluffy porridge.
So, yeah, that's a bit of a background. What we tend to do is, so yeah, you're a nurse, I work at a gelato shop. We both work 3 days a week. You do 12.5-hour shifts, I do 8-hour shifts.
Yeah.
It's just the way it's kind of worked out so that we can do stuff.
Yeah.
What was the rest of it? Oh, travelling, that was it. That's what I was talking about. We use Edinburgh as a base. So because we work 3 days a week, it means that, for example, Sunday night I can finish work, we can jump on a plane, because we only take our hand luggage anyway.
Exactly.
We can jump on a plane, go somewhere, come back on Thursday, be back at work on Friday. It's a bit hardcore, but we do it most months. We'll do something. So yeah, we use Edinburgh as a base and we travel out from there as much as possible.
Yeah.
So that's how things work with the travelling.
Yeah.
I also saw your video about how you stretch your money until payday and noticed no rent, mortgage, etc. was mentioned. That's like the last bit of it. So those videos are based on how I spend my money. You spend your money completely differently.
Yep.
Behold the wall behind us.
Yes.
So those videos are just how I spend my spare money. The reason I don't mention rent, mortgage, you know, bills, things like that is because they're kind of like a solid thing. You can't really change them. I can't really give you tips on how to reduce your mortgage or to reduce your rent or to reduce your bills because everyone is different and those things are kind of set in stone.
Pretty much, yeah.
Whereas what I can do is kind of share a bit of what I personally do with the money that's left over after all of that fun adult stuff is left. So the money that you could just completely spend away on rubbish, or you could do it a bit more sensibly, or it depends on you. But that's why things like mortgage and rent and all of that fun adult stuff isn't mentioned, because it's different around the world. It's different city. It's different from like our end of the country to my friend's end of the country, because they're all buying houses and all sorts right now, which just, the idea of that terrifies me. Yeah, that's why I don't mention it, because I can't help you with that. But I can help you with your spare money.
And with cooking.
Yes.
And how to pack bags neatly.
Exactly.
And to beat the system, particularly when we're looking at you, Ryanair.
But yeah, like when it comes to money, it's something I was brought up with. That my mum was a total skinflint. She would always be really weird with money. So it's kind of like a combination of being brought up with that and kind of being a bit more kind of free now that I'm just trying to help other people that may not have had like a good financial upbringing, as in not learning how to deal with money properly, or you know, it all depends on different people, and just money, that horrible complicated thing. But
righty. Down you go.
But yeah, that's why, if that makes any sense in my ramblings.
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Yeah. Anything to add?
Not particularly.
You looked like you were gearing up to say something then.
Yeah, it sort of was, but you've kind of covered everything, so I'll just be either rehashing what you've said, or I'll go, oh yeah, there's this, and it's like, oh no wait, you've already covered it. Oh, shut up.
Well, in that case, please subscribe so we can hit that magic 1,000 subscribers. We are getting there, slowly but surely.
Please. You're very nice.
Also, we have set up a Patreon.
Patreon.
Patreone. I don't know how to say it, so I'm just going to keep
Patreone.
saying it different ways. I've set one of those up, which I'll put in a link below, so you'll get extra videos.
Ooh.
Magic. And yeah.
Or, wait for it. Postcards.
Ooh, yeah, postcards. From said travels. Did I mention we're going to China? And Tokyo. And Kyoto. And so yeah, subscribe and all that fun stuff, and we will ramble incoherently another day. Bye!
Bye!